For the drivers that speed by, the intersection of Spear and Bannock in Denver is just another stoplight.
I would do anything for my brother.
For Bex Pass, it's the spot her brother's life changed forever.
But he had so many injuries, so many broken bones, and his lung was collapsed, his spleen was damaged, his spine was fractured, but the biggest issue is his traumatic brain injury.
Bex's brother Mike was riding a non-electric scooter when he was hit by a car crossing the street on the morning of December 8th. He's still in the hospital, fighting for his life.
He still has not regained consciousness, and we've been told that we should prepare ourselves for that to be a possibly permanent situation.
Nearly every morning, Bex now stands at the intersection with a sign asking for witnesses to the crash more than a month and a half ago to come forward with information about what happened. The driver stopped, and no one has been charged.
Mike cannot tell his side of the story. He's still in a coma, and he might not ever be able to tell us his side of the story.
This is one crash that's not even included in the record-breaking year Colorado had in 2022. 745 people died on Colorado roads last year, the most since 1981. This includes a record number of pedestrians and motorcyclists.
I mean, all of those deaths, and then how many families are in my situation?
Beyond the statistics, there are stories. Bex hopes someone saw the moment that put her brother in the hospital.
If you saw a man get hit by a red Porsche at 8:45 a.m. on December 8th, you haven't forgotten about it.
It's hard to pin the increase in road deaths on one specific problem. We've seen an increase in the number of crashes involving impaired drivers as well as distracted drivers and cars that are speeding. But when you think back to 1981, which was the last time that we saw this many traffic deaths, there have been a lot of safety improvements since then with roadways and cars, and yet here we are.
Hey, that's the thing that's so kind of shocking and frustrating about it, Mark. It's just like you think about all of the ingenuity that went into making the roads safer, and whatever we have done as people have just kind of erased it all.
And think of all the hundreds of millions of dollars that are being spent on not only testing cars and road safety, but also trying to get cities back to that vision zero death, and yet it's going in the wrong direction.
All right, Mark Salinger, thank you.